Hello everyone, it's Ron back with another episode of Ron Talk here. Dateline, April 18th, 2022. And we're on the cusp of the release of the new DJI Mini 3 drone set for April 28th, according to leakers. And let me do a disclaimer right here. Every piece of information I'm giving you is from people that leak on Twitter, Facebook, the internet in general. None of this is confirmed by DJI. None of this is confirmed information of any kind. This is all, we'll put this in the rumor mill category here. So, okay, going forward here, it was a big weekend, for leaks and stuff for the Mini 3. For the first time, a lot of, let me even check my notes here. Yeah, I got notes for this show. This is a professional show here. Just this weekend, going back to Friday, we saw our first high-resolution leaked photos of the Mini 3, where you can see them in, no more blurry photos or work photos or fuzzy photos from, somebody's cell phone from, 2009. These were good photos. Almost all full body photos, top, bottom, side, standing up, or whatever. Jasper Ellens posted a lot of them. Deals Drones Leaks posted a lot of them. CLED, probably all those guys on Twitter. I know a lot of people are going to have videos like this. They're going to have all these photos in the background, but and that's fine. But I kind of I'm getting the names out, and maybe I'll put the links down below. I want you to go, look at these people's Twitter accounts or Facebook accounts, whatever. I want the views to go to the people that posted the leaked photos. That's why I'm not going to show them in back of me like you see on a lot of channels. Go watch the people who did the hard work and put the leaks out there. I'm only here as kind of a commentary here, my thoughts. But anyhow, even a couple short video clips was released over the weekend too, so you see it, people moving around. And also there was even some photos and maybe even a little video of it. Somebody actually saw it in the wild, flying out in the open air. So and also some really good shots of that controller with that what looks like a really big screen on it. Maybe it's just a smaller controller, but the screen looks like it's bigger than what's on the RC Pro, but it's probably because the unit's smaller overall. But anyhow, go check out all those things I just told you about. If you can't find them on Twitter, go to Drone Nation on Facebook. I've posted links to most of the leaked photos on there, me and among other people who have posted them there. So, okay, that's real good. So if you want to see a high-resolution photo of the Mini 3, it's here now. It came this weekend. And we'll talk a little advertisement here in the middle of the show, paid advertisement. We're going to, maybe talk about this in depth tonight on the Drone Nation show on the Drone Nation YouTube channel. And that show stars Marcus Ron and DeMarco, as well as many big name guests in the industry. So, we will see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, April 18th. So, okay, commercials over. Okay. Okay, and also, according to our good friend Jasper Ellens, there may only be one model of the Mini 3. We were thinking a week or so ago there'd be a kind of a Mini Standard and Mini Pro. But as Jasper points out, in all the leaks photos, it says just on the arm of the drone, it says Mini 3 Pro, and that box that you saw in the earliest photo, the one everybody claimed was a fake photo, which looks like it turned out to be the real photo. On the box it says Mini 3 Pro. So anyhow, we're right now the thinking is there's only going to be a Mini 3 Pro, and according to Jasper, the prices will be like $699 for the standard, $949 for the Fly More, and $1249 for the one that includes the, I'm going to say, smart controller. They already have a name for it, the RC something, whatever. But the one with the screen. Now, the only thing I don't know if they mentioned this, whether the $1249 price point will be not only the kind of a smart controller with the screen, but will that also be a Fly More package? Will that be everything in that package, or will it only be the standard kit with the RC Pro and not all of the extra batteries and goodies that you usually get with the Fly More? Fly More usually includes 2 extra batteries, a case, ND filters, or 2 out of 3 of those or whatever. So we'll have to see if that 1249 is the whole, the whole thing. I'm trying to think of a saying here, but the full banana, or whether that's just, a basic kind of a standard kit with upgraded controller. But anyhow, that's kind of point number 2. Okay, also, this is leaked through AliExpress. So, leaked AliExpress. I know this gets a little bit on the weak side because, AliExpress isn't always the most dependable source of information out there, and usually the slow shipping in the business. But I do digress here. Okay, on their leaked spec sheet, it talks about 60 frames per second video of 4K. So that will be a first for a mini drone to have the 4K 60. I believe the at 4K at least. I believe even the Nano is capped at maybe 30 frames per second at 4K. The Nano Plus. And I don't believe the Hubsan Zeno Mini Pro does 60 frames of 4K either. So again, this will be a first for a mini drone, a welcome addition, because many people are big fans of 60 frames per second. They like to slow their video down and post or whatever. So that'll be a big home run if they deliver that. Okay, we got a flight time of 35 minutes. So that's a bump up from the Mini 2, and also it's a bump up from the Air series, the Air 2 and the Air 2S. So that's great news. And it also says an optical zoom of 4x. So that would be terrific. We get 4 stops of optical zoom on that thing. Another big home run. I don't know. I know the Mini 2 doesn't have. I don't know if it has any optical zoom. It certainly does on 4x. And I'm not sure about the Nano Plus or the Hubsan Zeno Mini Pro, how many times optical zoom they have in there. So I'm not going to comment whether it's better or worse than those drones. But I know I'll be happy with 4x optical zoom, especially if it looks real good. Specs are one thing, but the proof's in the pudding how it looks. So okay, that was point number 3. Point number 4 is okay. It has a new design. A lot of people say it's an ugly design, and I'm not going to comment on ugly or not. I mean, to me, a drone is like a camera. It's a functional device. It's not. I'm not buying a sports car here. I'm buying a functional device. So I don't have any comments anyway on the look of it. But the point here is, if you've seen the leaked photos over the weekend, traditionally, like say the Mini 2 and a lot of drones, they land on the arms of the drone, or at least 2 of the arms land on the ground, and some of them use part of the body. But this looks like the whole drone's going to land, the body's going to land on the ground, and propellers don't have feet on them, and the feet don't touch the ground. So kind of an unusual design. I don't know if that's good or bad. A lot of people speculate because I think the antennas were in the legs on the arms of the Mini 2 and a lot of drones. So that means they're going to have to, do something with the what's the word I just said? The antennas, to place them someplace else. People speculate won't be as good, as far as getting reception. That's all, it's all speculation or whatever at this point. But just a heads up that it's going to be according to the leaks, it's going to be kind of a design that we're not used to, with it landing totally on the body. I think other drones have done that. I just can't, think of one it comes to mind. But anyhow, point 5. Well, I'm going to skip up to point 7 actually. Also, a lot of leaks show that it's going to have vertical video by not doing some kind of software trick, but the camera actually turning to do the physically moving the camera to achieve the vertical video. The vertical video that you see on places like Instagram, the 16:9 or the 9:16 format that's popular on a lot of newer hot social media sites with the young folks. So that's another thing that kind of was confirmed leak, if there's such a thing, over the weekend. And we're still holding in with a release date of April 28th, the big coming out party that day. And as of, again, Monday, 4/18, we don't have any FCC database grant approval yet, but that could be happening right now as I'm speaking. So, but at this moment, it still hasn't got its. And until it gets a grant from the FCC, it will not be allowed to be released in the U.S. So that's kind of where we stand on Monday morning, 4/18. As far as the Mini 3, again, it's leaks are coming faster than I can even read them anymore. Almost pictures and video coming out. So when all this stuff heats up like this, or whatever, that means that the drone is very close. So the 10 days away does seem like a reasonable time frame at this point. So yeah, it's I know. Well, the if the $699 price point of the Standard is true, that's a $250 increase over the current Mini 2 drone. So I had quite a price hike, especially for people who the biggest reason they bought the Mini 2 was the price point, not the 250 grams. So that's going to be quite a price hike, and probably will leave a lot of people not to upgrade. But that's nothing wrong with that. If you're perfectly happy with your Mini 2. It's still a great drone. I used it a lot when I was in Florida recently. Still takes great video. I know people talk about low light. Yeah, it's not great in low light, but most people shoot more in good light than they do low light. So I think I guess what they're going to do is, again, this has been speculated by people more than me, but the Mini 2 will not go away. It will just stay in the line. So anybody looking for a good budget 4K drone, the Mini 2 will still be there at its great price of $449, and the SE too at an even lesser price for people who don't even need what the Mini 2 offers. I'm not sure does. Yes, I'm not even sure does the SE offer 4K video. Is that why it's lesser price? But anyhow, keep the Mini 2 around for people that are budget conscious, and for people that want a mini drone, but they need a better camera, and they need more bells and whistles, like they need the obstacle avoidance, they need active tracking, whatever. They can bump up to the Mini 3. So I guess it makes sense from having all the price points in your lineup to satisfy all the budgets of your customers. The only thing that you think about a little bit is if they have a they're kind of getting close to the price point of the Mavic Air, the Air 2S, especially with the flyboard kits and having a built-in smart controller that will it be infringing on the Air 2S's territory a little bit, especially, and we haven't got this confirmed yet whether the Mini 3 has a 1-inch sensor in it or not. A lot of speculation, but there was no confirmation. Any leaks over the weekend. It does look like a larger camera, but it still could be that bigger sensor, the bigger, the sensor just a little bit smaller than 1-inch sensor, same sensor size that the the Nano Plus has, and the Hubsan Zeno Mini Pro has that kind of, I forget the fraction they call it, but the one is just a little bit, maybe it's like 20% smaller than a 1-inch sensor. So we just don't know if they're going to have that or the larger 1-inch sensor. I guess the benefits of not having the 1-inch sensor, I guess it would allow for a little bit more flight time, battery life. Will also allow for a little bit less weight. So again, this is all just speculation. This is Ron's speculation at this point. So anyhow, I'm not going to go on. Just want to kind of wrap up some of the latest stuff we learned over the weekend, from the latest leaks. So go out, definitely, search Twitter for the guys I mentioned earlier. Check out their, Twitter accounts. Look for all the high resolution photos of the Mini 3. And if you still can't find them, go over to Drone Nation Facebook group. I put all the links over there to all the pictures, so you can go back to these people's sites and give them the views and credit that they deserve for getting this information out there for us. So that's going to end. I don't really have another point to talk about today. Usually I have a couple topics with Ron talk, but that's all I got for today. So you go out. It was Easter yesterday, so I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. So everybody, we're back Monday, back to the work week or regular routine week. So enjoy your day. Don't forget Drone Nation tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will see you on the next episode.